Churches have reopened in Baghdad after 7 months of closure, but new regulations have been imposed to curb coronavirus infections. The number of attendees per mass has been limited to 50, and those who can't attend in person can watch the live stream. Here's a report.
We have all adapted to the new normal in the times of COVID-19. And so has our faith. With churches opening in the Iraqi capital of Baghdad, Catholics are attending Mass with new regulations. And despite attending Mass online through social media in the last few months, churchgoers are more than happy to return for collective prayer.
The church was closed for about 5 or 6 months. The masses were live streamed on social media only. The church reopened for 2 weeks now. Of course, this is a nice thing. It makes us happy. People have started to attend and have the desire to come back.
During the period we spent at home, we did not lose touch. The priest and those responsible for us were always online, following up on each other. Prayers, conferences, other things. But when we are in church together, we are much happier as one family.
But going to church is a rather novel experience in a post-lockdown world. Even as around 30 members gather to pray at this quaint church in Baghdad, they know that they must stand apart and don their face masks. In Baghdad, congregations will need to follow strict preventive measures. For one, the number of attendees per mass is limited to 50. Social distancing is a must, while face masks are mandatory at all times. But despite these new restrictions, the members of Our Lady of Assumption Church in Baghdad are finding solace in community prayer.
All the churches reopened. The Chaldean and the other churches reopened in Baghdad to welcome worshippers with respect to precautionary preventive health measures to protect the community's safety. We receive only a limited number of worshippers. We can't open the church completely.
Martin Bani, a priest at Our Lady of Assumption Church in Baghdad, had tested positive for coronavirus earlier. He has since recovered. Throughout his illness, Bani says that he continued to live stream masses over social media. He says that he now prays for those who are still fighting this lethal disease. Even though the church has reopened its doors, those who cannot attend Mass can join the live stream. Iraq has recorded more than 402,000 COVID-19 cases and more than 9,800 COVID-19 related deaths. Even as churches reopen their doors to worshippers 7 months after being closed, coronavirus cases continue to surge across the country. But the faithful are optimistic about the future as they come together to pray. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
Co-presented by Skoda. Simply clever.